It's Jeff Cochell. We got the Misty Melrose. We got the Mimi Melrose. Skinny. God damn it. The universe loves to fill a void. If you can take the risk of letting go, you'll be cutting the energetic bonds that keep you tied up. It takes some courage to move into that open and seemingly empty space where you are alone and responsible. But when you do, the universe will respond by filling that space with love. If you don't let go, however, there will be no void to fill. You yourself will be cluttering up that space with your own obsession and need for control. With that as your resonant core, how can you attract the loving energy that your heart is aching for? Separation skill number 5, master the art of being alone. The law of paradoxical intent fixates at the sooner you can be at peace of being alone, the sooner you'll project the kind of energy that magnetizes more peace and happiness and more love in your life. The paradox comes when you your fear of being alone is for motivation and pursuing more pussy. Damn it. If you feel you can't be happy alone, it practically ensures that you will stay both. I have with Victorian hair, dude. Summer, dude. I might be skinnier in summer. Dude. Being comfortable with being alone speaks to your security and self-definition, as well as your capacity for happiness. You must evaluate your perception of being alone to see how it impacts your intention. If you perceive being alone as a burden, a miserable condition that must be avoided at all costs, then your intention to find a partner will be driven by urgency and project a very desperate energy. If, on the other hand, you perceive being alone as a wonderful adventure and a great opportunity to address your own needs and create your own happiness, your intention to have a relationship will be based in trust and propriety of vibrating energy. To create a thriving and happy life, you must be comfortable with your own company. You need to see your time spent alone and time in good society. Look forward to your time together with yourself. If you don't enjoy your own company, nobody else will. Your time alone is one of your greatest resources. Use it creatively, enjoy it. Make plans for yourself, implement a new lifestyle of rejuvenation and self-care. Mastering the art of being alone means that you are truly disengaging and cleansing your energies, the old attachment, creating an open and healthy space for the universe to fill. The best way to magnetize love from any corridor is to master your relationship with yourself. Drive at a place of genuine autonomy and self-reliance. It's the definitive act of trust to say, if I have to spend the rest of my life alone, that's okay. I'm going to make it the most happiest, most rewarding life ever. This is the ultimate surrender to the universe, and it brings wonderful and sometimes immediate results when it comes honestly from the heart. Separation skill number 6. Choose to create a life of happiness. There are 2 ways in which people approach happiness. Some people pursue other happiness, others create it. Those that pursue happiness are chasing after it. The fundamental view of happiness is an external one. Their assumption is that happiness comes mainly through other people or through the achievement of external goals, such as financial gain, career success, or material acquisitions. Those who create happiness perceive it more as a state of mind, something intrinsic to the process of life, regardless of external, like Spectrum, dude, and sleep pants. Any sleep pants on my jump drive and my calendars. Yeah, kitty. You want some gibbles nuts? You want some Alpo cat? Rather than waiting and hoping that their happiness will come later. Whether you want to believe it or not, we ourselves are the source of our own happiness. By choosing loving thoughts, healthy behaviors, and positive things to focus on, we can stop being the cause of our own troubles. When we adopt a playful attitude or determination to light up, We can learn to enjoy life and create a truly happy and brilliant magnetic energy or whatever. Oh, do joy. If you've been a happiness chaser throughout your life, you need to become a happiness creator. You need to provide for yourself that which you're looking for from others. Ask yourself what it takes to make you happy and take responsibility for creating that in your life. If it's encouragement, give encouragement to yourself. If you need more fun, find ways to bring more fun into your life. Ultimately, you need to establish two things: a joy-seeking attitude and an appreciation of consciousness. According to Jeff Cochell, counterintuitive is get the pleasure-seeking principle involved with happiness or dopamine, dude. Little tech I do. Mary Halverson, dude. Halverson about ghosts. About Luke asked me if you've ever seen a ghost. An attitude that seeks joy is one that approaches the task of life with intention to make them more enjoyable. An appreciation consciousness comes from an ever-present awareness of what one has to be grateful for instead of an ongoing concern of what one lacks. Whatever we're most conscious of expands. To be critically conscious of your loss only expands your experience of lack and attracts even more loss. To be conscious of what you have to appreciate in spite of your recent loss will cause your experience of appreciation to expand. It will magnetize more and more the things to be grateful for, and you'll find your life overflowing with wonderful people and enjoyable experiences. I actually went 4 days off with Baskin Robbins. I'm actually not going to call it a new Melrose band called Baskin Robbins. So do joy. If you're a happiness chaser throughout your life, you need to become a happiness creator. You need to thrive yourself. An attitude that seeks joy is one that approaches the task of life with intention to make them more enjoyable. And appreciating consciousness carries an ever-present awareness of one that has to be grateful for instead of an ongoing concern about one not. Whatever we're most conscious of expands. To be chronically conscious of your loss only expands your experience of lack and attracts even more loss. To be conscious of what you have to appreciate in spite of your recent loss will cause your experience of appreciation to expand. It will magnetize more and more things to be grateful for, and you'll find your life overflowing with wonderful people and enjoyable experiences. For more than 20 years, I've encouraged my clients to keep an appreciation and acknowledgement of it. This is what I suggest. At the end of each day, write 3 things you appreciate during the day, such as a beautiful sunset, a conversation with friends, a quiet time alone, or even a good movie. I go with people's fascination with time alone. I'm very friendly. These 2 times they acknowledge your self-appreciation by yourself. This is a decision you made, a moment of courage, a choice to be self-honoring, or a change you made in your energy. If we only live outside of ourselves for the things we appreciate, we're just going halfway. It's important to see value in external things. It's also important to acknowledge the value and power within ourselves. Even if we're at a place in our lives when we can find almost nothing of ourselves to appreciate, we can always appreciate your own strength, dignity, courage, and fortitude. The appreciation and acknowledgement notebook is a very important daily process for 2 reasons. This is one of the best ones. Take that Addison vodka in the morning. Eat sweet. Eat sweet, dude. A Harry Carey, eat sweet. When I was, wait, let me try to see if I remember Eve Sweet. I remember Eve Sweet at PCC with Molly Haroff my last year, dude. Eve Sweet, and Born Again, Melanie Griffith, dude. Eve Sweet. Eve Sweet. When you're done with that, your lover will go. Say goodbye, bless him and release him with the longest kiss, but write your intention to be finished with him. Say whatever you need to make that happen. When you're done, write out your advice. And about ghosts with Luke, and let them go. Finish the process in a ceremony, burn that letter. Cut it up and affirm that you're cutting your own energetic connection, or throw it away and affirm you're throwing away the pain, dude. When you've complemented this process, give yourself some time alone. Every time you see the places and things that remind you of that person, affirm your goodbye once again. Say it out loud if you can. I release you from this place. I can let go. Take a deep breath and confirm, like I accent on music. Once you've written your last goodbye, you will still have one more letter to write, not to your love, but to the universe. This is a hello letter. And they gave me, that was a rebuttal. It's a time to welcome in your new life and if you desire your new love. List all the things you're looking forward to experience in the time ahead of you. Also list the qualities you'd like to find in your new partner when another relationship comes your way. Some people find the idea of programming a relationship to be too calculating.